Before we continue, I'd like to share a few details about a project that you can join to gain more visibility and authority as a legal nurse consultant. The third volume of Medical Records Analysis is now forming. In December of 2022, we published our first volume, which was a book directed to attorneys and written by legal nurse consultants. It's a compilation book with each chapter written by a different legal nurse consultant. In November 2023, we came up with a second volume with all new chapters, and some of the authors were in both volumes. With the combined marketing acumen and activities of the authors of each of those books, we reached Amazon bestseller status in several categories. And now I'm opening up the doors for the third volume. Our plan is for this book to be published at the end of this year. The Medical Records Analysis book is a phenomenal opportunity for you to get the exposure to attorneys through the combined marketing efforts of all of the authors. I know LNCs in my community who purchased copies of the books and gave them away when they were exhibiting at attorney conferences. In fact, you'll hear from one such person, Dr. Christine Dorman, who has a doctorate in nursing practice and is a critical care nurse practitioner. She'll share with you her experience in being part of this compilation book.
I was initially quite nervous to write, did not think that I was going to be able to pull it off, but the opportunity that Pat presented with regards to going through the tutorial, that was very helpful and kind of streamlining how you needed to outline the book. So I actually enjoyed the entire process and was quite amazed at how many attorneys snatched up copies of our book at the Trial Lawyers Conference when I handed them out. Some of them were actually looking for the second volume. I did hand them out to some local attorneys here in Florida as well. So I'm sure they're going to, once they hear the third volume is going to be published, they're going to be wanting to know when they can get their hands on that one as well. So I know that it'll be chock full of wonderful information from all of us because we have such wonderful information to contribute. So I'm looking forward to seeing what everyone else has to contribute.
Thank you, Christine.
You're
I
welcome.
remember her talking about when she came back from that exhibit that she had a stack on her table and people were swarming trying to get their hands on those books.
And they did. Some of them, I turned around and some were gone. They just kept disappearing. And I had some of the attorneys reach out. I know the local ones here where I am in Coral Springs, I emailed and asked, hey, are you guys publishing a second volume? So just, I think it's a good marketing piece for us because we're not only just marketing one person, we're marketing the entire group. And like Pat said, the vast amount of experiences that we all have. I'm sure if we collectively added up our years of experience, it's just probably off the charts how much information that we have collectively. So they do look forward to what we have to contribute. So, but it did go over really well.
Get the details on how to join us by going to this link, lnc.tips/MRA3. That link again is lnc.tips/MRA3, lnc.tips/MRA3, and you'll find out how to join us. I'd love for you to consider this opportunity to become part of what will be a highly visible book written by LNCs for attorneys.